In today's episode, I'm going to be checking out the Earthquaker Devices special cranker. Now, this is a pedal I was interested in for a ton of reasons. One being, they made a pedal called the speaker cranker. It had one knob, and it was to simulate like a driven amp. A lot of people thought it was a boost, but it was an actual like overdrive, distortion, fuzz, kind of like I said, kind of like an amp out of control, speakers cranked kind of thing. They've decided to reissue it, and the big thing that popped to me was the fact that it was $99. So I reached out to Sweetwater and asked if they would be interested in sponsoring this video. They were, so they provided the pedal, so I want to thank them for that, so we could check it out today. Now, one of the things that they changed when they made this version is they added some knobs. The original just had one that said more, which was the gain control. Now it has one called more, which is the gain control, but now it has a level control, which obviously is level, tone control that boosts the highs or the lows, and there's now a switch that lets you switch between the left side, which is a germanium transistor, and then the right side, which is silicon. And what that does is the germanium gives you this softer, more transparent kind of overdrive, where the silicon gives you a more aggressive, I'd say darker and definitely more saturated kind of sound. And I'm going to be using a Fender 65 Deluxe Reverb a little later. For the first part of this video, I'm going to be using a Yamaha THR 30 version 2. And of course, I'm running just a little bit of reverb delay, and on the 65 Deluxe, I will only run reverb, no delay. So let's go ahead and kick it on. I mean, it is exactly what they said. So if I just play this E note and then an E chord, I want you to hear how dramatically different the pedal reacts. Here you go. Here's the note. Start with the note. That is exactly what I love about a cranked amplifier, a tube amplifier. And like I said, we're running through a solid state amp right now, but what's great is when you hear a cranked amp, you get those powerful, those big chords, but the notes staying clear. Love that. Let's go ahead and turn the distortion up. I mean, I love that. In fact, I just want to kind of like... neck position, which is the single wheel. And that... Okay, I'm going to switch over now to the other side. And again, I feel like a little bit more distortion, a little bit more push, but more importantly, a little bit tighter attack. All right, so now what we're doing is we're running through the Fender 65 Deluxe Reverb. Okay, and we're gonna run the pedals at about the halfway mark. We'll start on the germanium side. Here we go. And again, it sounds great. It's got that kind of the same effect. I'm gonna do the single note and chords. Here we go, ready? Let's go to the bridge. So I got the gain cranked, volume set just, depending on the amp. The tone control is more on the treble side, and of course I'm on the germanium side. That's my favorite of so far on the pedal. Okay, switch to the other side just so you hear it. Now see, I love that too, but it feels like it's so much gain now. I feel like I gotta mute it at the end. A little unruly, so kind of like the Germanium. So there you have it. That's the Earthquaker Devices special cranker. Now, something I want to point out that I didn't know when I ordered it, that Sweetwater has an option where you can get it for $99, but also for $3 more, you get 3 patch cables. So it's $1 a patch cable. I didn't need any, so that wasn't something that appealed to me. But if you're needing some extra patch cables, $1 a cable for any cable is a good deal. And these look pretty decent for $1 a piece. So just something aware of. I'll put a link down below, of course, if you buy it from Sweetwater and use the link. Kick something back to the channel and kind of help sponsor the channel a little bit. If you don't, I understand. Please use your favorite retailer as always. Like I said, they just afforded us the opportunity to talk about it on the channel, and that's really what it was about. It's just something we can talk about on the channel. As always, I want to thank you so much for your time. Till the next time, know your gear.